Welcome to Tibberton Goals Extra, where Tibberton United travel to Slimbridge for their latest league encounter. Slimbridge take an early advantage when a strike from distance beats Tim Dolson into the top right-hand corner of Tibberton's net. 1-0 to Slimbridge. Tibberton are finding it difficult to adapt to their usual passing style of play, with the early midfield exchanges being dominated by Slimbridge, with counter-attack football being very much the flavour of the day as Tibberton go in search of an early equaliser. Tibberton's endeavours to deploy a passing style of football is being hampered by Slimbridge constant pressing in midfield. Scott Davis threads a good through ball to John Anderson, only to see the movement break down. Mark Carpenter brings the ball out of midfield, only to see his pass just fall short of John Anderson, with Slimbridge regaining the initiative. Good defending by Shane Wilband and a handy interception by Scott Davis places Tibberton back on the attack. An effective turn and pass by Mark Carpenter finds John Miller, who proceeds to make an excellent through ball with the outside of his right foot. Slimbridge have sprung one or two surprises in terms of their line-up, with Chris Sturmey adopting an unfamiliar role at centre-half and former Bristol Rovers central midfield player Alex Hoyle operating from left-back, with Hoyle proving to be a constant threat down Tibberton's right-hand side. On 15 minutes, Slimbridge increase their lead. An accurate through ball to their striker produces a clinical finish, leaving Tim Dolson with no chance in the Tibberton goal. A further spell of Slimbridge pressure sees a corner well handled and saved by Tim Dolson. With it becoming clear that Tibberton's midfield is becoming easily bypassed, a failure of Tibberton to not press the play in the final third sees Slimbridge enjoy near total domination of the midfield areas. Slimbridge producing a good passing movement before a final through ball is well defended by Scott Davis. Alex Hall is having an excellent afternoon. And as the next passage of play displays, Slimbridge are unlucky to not increase their lead further. Hoyle with a superb cross, failing to connect with an on-rushing forward by a matter of inches, only to see a good move overruled by an offside decision. Best move of the half for Tibberton sees John Anderson connect with a cross ball, only to see his vicious strike turned round by the Slimbridge keeper. In the next attacking move for Slimbridge, Alex Hoyle again proves to be protagonist, his long-range effort being well turned over the bar by Tim Dolson. From the resulting Slimbridge corner, the ball is steered narrowly wide of Tim Dolson's right-hand post. With that attack representing the last activity of the first half, and with the scoreline reading Slimbridge 2, Tibberton United 0, every Tibberton United fan definitely seems in need of Prozac. The second half commences with a free kick from Steve Carpenter. Shane Wilband is the recipient, only to see his effort fly narrowly over the bar. Slimbridge respond with a spell of pressure that results in a goalmouth frenzy, none too dissimilar to feeding time at the zoo. A superb goal line clearance by Richard Spry sees a heavy collision in the goalmouth area, and we hope the non-serious injury to a Slimbridge player. A corner whipped in by pace from Paul Mason is well defended by Slimbridge. A spell of 4 consecutive corners by Tibberton results in Slimbridge goalkeeper producing an excellent save. It's great to see Paul Mason back in a Tibberton shirt following a brush with minor mental illness at the start of the season when he made one solitary appearance for Care in the Community FC. Care in the Community FC have a player policy whereby they are prepared to sign anyone, regardless of ability, subject of course to paying the appropriate fee. Care in the Community FC have denied that they are on the brink of signing a player with a false lower limb, although they have confirmed that they will be prepared to revisit this stance, subject of course to FA funding. Mason involved in a Tibberton move that sees Steve Carpenter bring the best out of Slimbridge keeper with an excellent strike from distance. Andy Jones, playing in an advanced wing-back role, strikes for goal, only to see his effort well saved by Slimbridge keeper yet again down to his left-hand side. After 65 minutes, Slimbridge increased their lead with a third goal. Tibberton unable to clear their lines, only to see a well-struck shot hit smartly into the bottom right-hand corner of Tim Dolson's net. Tibberton man of the match Tim Dolson produces another fine save down to his right. With the game entering its final phase, an excellent through ball from Mark Carpenter is narrowly turned wide by John Miller. Final score in a game in which Tibberton underachieved: Slimbridge 3, Tibberton United 0. Andy Davis for the Benny Matt Network.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream. Wave after wave, wave after wave, I'm slowly drifting. My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the